of my biggest pet peeves, okay, is when I see kids run around the field like this, especially on the offensive end, or like this, okay? The kids that I coach, I make them, when they're on the offensive end, everybody's had to have their stick up in the box, regardless if you have the ball or you don't. You guys understand that? Okay, keep your stick up in the box. Okay, now, all right, so we're passing back and forth right here. All right, I'm gonna pick on Carter here a little bit. All right, is that all right? You decided to come up here. All right, a couple things. All right, number one, we need, when we throw the ball, catch the ball, or shoot the ball, our hands need to be in what we call the loaded position. Everybody go like that. Elbow, bottom elbow, top hand elbow, the bottom of the stick, and bring the hand down here. Okay? You guys have a little bit smaller elbows than me, so you can bring the top hand up a little bit more. Okay? Right now, what Carter's doing, he was catching the ball like this, and then sliding his hand down to throw it back. What does that cost me? What does that cost me? Time. Okay? All right, we want to be able to get the ball in and out of our stick, okay, as fast as possible. So we want our hands, all right, in the loaded position. All right, loaded position. Because this, all right, is a lot quicker than this. Okay, do we understand that? Okay, so when you're passing, catching, and shooting the ball, your hands are in a loaded position. When you're cradling and you're dodging, your hands are what we call the power position. Right here. Do we understand that? Okay? Pass, catch, shoot, dodge, running up the field. Here we go. Oh, don't Tim Tebow it. All right, right back. All right, is my stick going back here? Is my stick going back at all? No. No. All right, do we understand that? What else do you notice about that? The ball goes quicker out of your stick. It comes quicker out of your stick. Do we understand that? And why do we want to get the ball out of our stick quicker? Because the ball moves faster than you do. Everybody understand that? Okay, so we can't bring the bottom hand above the top hand. Okay? That's called Tim Tebow in the ball. One little drill you guys can do on your own, Carter, get up there, is you can go up against the wall like this, all right, at your house, go up against the wall, put your right foot, or if you're doing a lefty, put your left foot right up against the wall, like you're riding a surfboard. And Carter will throw me the ball, I'll catch, and I'll snap back. My back, Carter. Now, okay, if I come back, all right, and hit the pipe or hit the wall, what am I doing? Tim Tebow in the ball, right? Tim Tebow in the ball. So we got to snap it back. All right? All right. Oh, there we go. It's all right. So, ball's right here. Snap back. All right? Do we understand that?
Yeah.
All right? So you can do that at your house on your own time. Snap. You got to give. You got to give. Okay? Same thing here. All right? A lot of you guys run around the field like this. Okay? So throw me the ball. What you're doing here is you're snapping at it. Even if you do catch it, then you got to bring it all the way back here to make your decision. What does that cost you? Time. All right? When the ball is thrown to you, you want to give. Soft hands. Give. Give. All right? Do we understand that? All right? Give. All right? Don't try to snap at it. Does everybody understand that? So don't go like this. All right? Pretend like you're in an egg tossing contest. And where was my stick when I was doing that?
In the box.
Very good. Very good. What's the most important thing that you're going to learn in the game of lacrosse? What can we do in the box?
Triple threat.
Pass, catch, shoot. All right. Now we're going to go over my 4 biggest pet peeves. Okay, so pay attention. Number 1, all right, is catching the ball like this and then sliding your top hand down to throw back. Our hands need to be in the loaded position. All right, we cannot catch the ball like this and slide our top hand down and throw back. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. All right. Here we go. Tim Tebow in the ball. Carter just Tim Tebow the ball. That's why it sailed high. Your bottom hand's never above the top hand. You got to be right here. All right. Snap. Right here. Do we understand that? Number 3. What do we call this?
Snapping a ball.
No. What is this?
Twirling.
Twirling. Do we have any girls here? Twirls are for the girls. Okay? Do we understand that?
Riley.
All right, think about this.
Twirls
Think about
for the
this real
girls.
quick. You catch the ball. you're about to score. Wait a second. I got to twirl my stick before I shoot. What did that just cost you? Time. Okay? Just cost you time. Okay? And then the last thing. Okay? No alligator. Everybody seen an alligator before? What do their arms look like? Like this, right? No alligator arms. I don't want to see any of this. Okay? I want to see your arms up and out. All right? Up and out. Do we understand that? Okay? And you can go home and practice. All right? You need to make sure you have the right mechanics. You need to go home. You need to hit the wall. When you're hitting the wall, like you're riding a surfboard. Okay? Do we understand that? Okay? Have your hands in the right spot. Don't Tim-Tebow the ball. All right? Triple threat position. Pass, catch, and shoot from up here. Do we all understand that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. The next thing I'm going to talk about are ground balls. All right? Why are ground balls so important to the game of lacrosse? Very good. Ground balls give you possession. And then what can you do with the ball?
Score!
Score. All right. I don't care any team that you ever play on. A youth team, a high school team, a college team, or a professional team. If you guys can learn how to be the best ground ball guy on your team, you're going to be on any team you ever want to be on. How much do you guys think I weigh?
120 pounds.
120.
I weigh
190, 200.
About 185, 190. Okay? All right? Now, the one thing, if you saw me walking down the street, you probably wouldn't be like, oh, yeah, he's a pro lacrosse player, right? Probably not, right? Right? But the one thing that's allowed me to play at such a high level for such a long time is this. That's my job. All right? When I go on the field, my job is to pick up more ground balls than anybody else on the field. You guys understand that? Okay? If I can pick up 8 to 10 ground balls a game, that gives our team 8 to 10 more possessions. Right? You guys understand that? It's huge. So like I said, if you can learn to be a great ground ball guy, you're going to be on any team you ever want to be on. All right? Now, when we talk about ground balls, all right, number one, all right, we want to get 2 butts low. I want to get my butt and the butt end of the stick low. Do we understand that?
Yes.
All right, so when I go up to pick the ball, my knuckles should almost scrape the ground. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, how many of you guys ever done this before? I got it.
I
have. All right, 2 butts low. Do we understand that? Everybody get that? Number 2, run through the ball. Too many of you guys come up to the ball, you stop, and then you try to pick it up. Okay? Run through the ball. Even if you miss it, continue to kick it out and keep running. Keep moving your feet when you pick up that ball. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
Run through the ball. All right. Number 3. How many of you guys ever done this before? All right. I got it. Who's done that? Oh, hold on. How many of you guys ever done that? Okay, guys, when we pick up a ground ball, we need to get a low cradle in. Okay? So notice when I pick up the ball, I get a low cradle in. That allows me to control the ball. Then I bring it up to my box. Okay? All right, do we understand that?
Yeah.
So if I just try to pick up the ball like this, all right, I have no control over the ball. Okay? It's very important that you guys get a low cradle in. One thing you guys can do, like before practice, get here early, do this at home, just practice this. All right? 200 of them. Okay? Before you even get on the field. I can guarantee you, if you can learn how to do this, you'll be the best ground ball guy on your team. Alright? You guys understand that? Alright? Now I go pick up a ball. We always, always, always need to curl to the outside. So when I pick up the ball, I need to curl to the outside. Sandon, try to get the ball for me. You can't get me right now, right? You can't get me. Do we understand that? I'll stop. Okay? Now, if I pick up the ball and I curl to the inside, chase me, Sandon. He's going to get the ball right away. All right, do we understand that? All right, put your stick out. Oh, sorry. All right, so again, I pick up the ball. I always, 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 always want to curl to the outside because you can't get it. All right?
Come on.
All right? All right? Any questions on that? Yell ball release, okay? So, all right, if I go get the ball, first off, saying we're on the same team, all right, let's say the ball's out here, all right? Who should get the ball, me or Sandon? The guy always closest to the ball gets the ball. Do we understand that? The guy always closest to the ball gets the ball. So I go get the ball. I yell ball. That tells Sandon I am getting the ball. Okay? Then I'm going to yell release. When I yell release, that tells Sandon I have the ball and get open to an open space. Go, get open. All right? Do we understand that?
Yeah.
All right? Do we understand that? So, all right? You got to yell ball release every time you pick up the ball. Do we understand that, fellas?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool, cool. Don't freeze, right, like that. Now, how many of you guys have ever been in a game where this situation happens and you're like, oh my God, can someone please pick up the ball? We've been here for 5 hours, all right, and the coaches are going crazy, they're pulling their hair out, okay? All right, how many of you guys ever been there? I've seen it, I've coached it, okay? Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to teach you guys something that I use 5 or 6 times a game, all right, in this situation, and it's called a goose, all right? It's called a goose. So what's going to happen right now, instead of me trying to pick up the ball like this, or knocking this guy down like this, or slashing this guy down like this, all right, I'm going to goose the ball out to an open space. So when I say go, I want you guys to start fighting for it. When I say go, and I want you guys to watch what I do. All right, ready, go. All right. What I got? This is a ring. All right. Now stop. That's a goose. Okay. Now what I want to try to do here, all right, is get down. Get down. I want to goose it out to an open space where I can run under it. All right, and get it. All right. We understand that. All right. Now when we talk about shooting, what do you guys think the most important thing is about shooting? What? We always have to shoot the ball overhand. Okay, do you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Why do? All right, let me get a pretend goalie in there. Who wants to be a pretend goalie?
Oh.
You raise your hand first. Go. What's your name? Rye.
Everybody calls him Riley. You can call him
Okay.
Riley.
Riley.
I know.
All right, the reason we shoot the ball overhand are 2 reasons. Number 1, all right, if I shoot the ball sidearm, the goalie can see the head of my stick the whole time. All right? So I shoot the ball overhand because I can hide the head of my stick, and he can't pick it up to the last second. Do we understand that? He can't pick it up to the last second. So I can hide the head of my stick. All right? Boom. He's not going to pick it up to the last second. Do we understand that? Number 2, I can change planes a lot easier. I can come from up here to down there. I'm not going to hit you. All right? All right? I can come from up here, all right, to down there. All right? You guys understand that?
Yeah.
So I can change planes. That's a lot harder for a goalie to see the ball. Do we understand that?
Yes.
Okay? So, there's 2 types of shots, all right, we're going to talk about. First one, all right, it's called a high-to-high shot, okay? Now, how many of you guys actually know where you're shooting the ball when you shoot it? Some of you, maybe? All right? Well, if I want to shoot the ball high, the ball's got to release my stick high. Do we understand that? If I want to shoot the ball low, the ball's got to release my stick low. All right, so if I want to shoot the ball high, see how the ball releases my stick high? All right, if I want to shoot the ball low, okay? If I want to shoot the ball low, all right, the ball's got to release my stick low. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool, cool. Now the first type of shot we're going to talk about right here real quick is called a time in a room shot. All right, anybody know what a time in a room shot is?
Nope.
All right, a time in a room shot is where I have time to plant my feet and shoot the ball. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
In what instances during the game do you think we might get a time in a room shot?
When you're ahead of the whole entire crowd.
Yeah, like a fast break?
Yeah.
All right, a man up. Okay, when you're man up. Okay, again, it says time where I have time to plant my feet and shoot the ball. Now, when we take a time room shot, let me get a feeder up here. Step up here, Stanley. All right, so Stanley has the ball. All right, so when I take a time and room shot, he's going to throw me the ball. I'm going to crow hop to the ball, plant my feet. My arms are up and away from the body. I'm going to get my hips, my shoulders, everything into the shot. My front foot is squashing the ground like I'm squashing a bug. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Watch again, all right? So, Sandler throws me the ball. I'm going to crow hop into the pass. Plant that front foot like I'm squashing a bug. Going to get my hips, my shoulders, everything in a shot. Notice, we talked about this earlier. Where's my butt end pointing?
Down. Your leg.
Down. Am I going like this? What do we call this? What do we call that again? T-bone the ball. All right. What about this? Where's my stick right now?
In the box.
Okay. I'm not going like this. So when he throws me the ball, my stick is already in the box, and I'm ready to shoot. Okay. You guys understand that?
Yeah.
That's a time and a room shot. All right. When you have your hands free, okay, to plant, all right, and shoot the ball. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I need one line.
I did one line.
Hey, high risk, high reward. Come on, fellas. All right. There we go. High risk, high reward. Let's go. Ready?
No! No!
Oh! Coach Deane is on.
Oh!
I get a match it. I get a match it.
No, don't!
Great shot. All right. Guys, next time I'm out here, I promise I'll bring you Gatorades. All right? So, hey, I will. Hey, guys, also, thanks again for having me out. I hope some of the things I taught you, you take back, you go home, you work on it, because that's what it's all about. You guys all want to be great players someday, right? All right. Well, you know what? It takes a lot of practice. Practice. You know, I didn't become a great player just by going out to practice. I became a great player by going out to a field like this by myself and just working on my game. Consistently working on my game. You guys understand that?
Yeah.
Okay? That's huge. That's huge. So, again, thanks for having me out. Guys, also, I work for a company called Lacrosse. We're here in Boise. We're going to be running a camp here this summer. All right? We also have a couple travel teams, so if you guys are interested in playing, we'd love to have you guys. So, look us up, all right? Next time I'm out here, I'll bring Gatorades. All right, who wants it? Break it in, break it out.
What do you guys say before we break it?
No problem. No problem. How do we break it in, break it out here? Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? All right, let's do it again. Who are we? Who are we? Who are we? 1, 2, 3.